Lucas, ma, ve a comprar 1 kilo de pollo. Ya, ahorita voy. Ahorita, vaya. Señora, deme 1 kilo de lomo. La venta del día. Toma. Gracias. Ma, toma. ¡Ay, gracias! ¿Y el vuelto? ¡El lomo estaba caro! ¿Cómo que lomo? ¡Ay! ¡Yo te pedí pollo! ¡Vaya a devolverlo! ¡Pero mamá, qué vergüenza! ¡A mí no me regalan la plata! ¡Devuélvelo! Hijita, ya vengo. Voy al mercado. Mamá, ¿hoy puedes cocinar mi comida favorita? Claro que sí, pero con una condición. Ay, no, tengo que lavar todos los platos de la semana. Oh, no. Tú me vas a ayudar a hacerlo, paso a paso. Está bien. Ahora sí, comenzamos. Yes. El secreto está en el ajo y la cebolla. Luego, echamos la carne. ¡Ah! Eso, muy bien. Ahora, pruébale la sal. Le falta sal. A ver. ¡Salió rico! ¡Qué bueno! Te enseño para cuando yo ya no esté, puedas hacerlo igual que yo. Mamá, no digas eso. Me vas a hacer llorar. Tú vas a estar conmigo muchísimos años. Lo sé, pero yo no soy para siempre. Ahora come tu comida.
So what exactly brings us all in today? Well, yesterday, this teacher slapped my son across the face. Oh my. Really? And she covered his mouth with her hand and shoved all the girls in the class. Oh dear. I walked around shoving just the girls. Just skipped every other kid. Miss Lauder. Miss Smith, and when did this all happen? At lunch. She pushes girls every day. Why girls? Why aren't we talking about your child anymore? Miss Lauder, please. The world may never know. See? She doesn't even care. Miss Lauder, can you explain yourself, please? These are some very serious accusations. Oh, I'd love to. I actually never have lunch supervision, a detail you should know since you made the duty schedule. I eat lunch in my classroom alone every day. So how exactly would that happen? Well, then, it's out at recess. I supervise recess for upper elementary, never lower elementary, so... Well, I've seen it every day at school. We actually haven't seen you in about 6 months. You haven't responded to any of my messages or requests for meetings. Well, you never sent home his report card or pictures. Thankfully, I brought my computer, and right here are the emails and confirmations that the previously mentioned documents went home. Well, we have a lot to work on here. Thank you. Sounds like Miss Lauder needs more communication. Miss Smith, would you like to come in and observe some classes? Well, my schedule can get a little hairy during the week. And on that note, I quit. Why isn't Susie using the toilet seat covers I've sent in for her? What? I put toilet seat covers in her book bag so that she can use them every time she uses the bathroom so that she doesn't get germs, and they come home every day unused. Well, I had no idea you were doing that, so we've just been sending her to the bathroom. I did want to talk to you about her bathroom habits, though. One time we went to check on her because she was taking a while, and we saw that she was standing up on the toilet seat to pee. Good girl. Yes, that's because I told her never to sit on a toilet seat outside of our house. Okay, but that's not very safe. So why don't we just have her lay down some toilet paper instead of having to go grab a toilet seat cover every time she has to go to the bathroom? Absolutely not acceptable. She could still get germs that way. She will use the toilet seat covers, and that's final. Susie will be using bathrooms all over the school, in the library, at art, in the PE hallway. She can't just carry around toilet seat covers all over the school. Well, if it were up to me, I'd carry them around with me for her. My oldest son used to carry around a portable toilet until first grade, until he got embarrassed. Miss Smith, you are creating a horrible germ and toilet phobia for your children. Why don't you just continue to teach them how to use the bathroom properly, and we will continue to teach them how to wash their hands properly. There's no need to create any type of lasting fear or phobia around all this. Fine. Okay. See how peaceful it can be when we work together?
See how peaceful it can be when we work together?
Rafa, hoy mamá va a salir. Te quedas con tus hermanos, ¿sí? ¿Pero a dónde vas a ir? No sé, mi amor, es una salida de amigas. ¿A qué hora vas a regresar? ¿Por la noche? Quizás cuando estás durmiendo. ¿Y me vas a traer algo? Quizás, si encuentro algo te lo traigo, ¿sí? Celular, llave. ¿Puedo ir contigo? Claro que sí, mi amor. Ve a ponerte los zapatos.
¡Yay!
Bueno, ya me voy. Tío, tan temprano. Ah, sobrina, ya estoy practicando el pasito, ¿ah? Toma, para que te compres alguito. Ay, gracias, tío. Dámelo, yo te lo guardo. Ma, ¿puedes darme mis 50?
¿Ah?
¿50? ¿Qué 50? Los que me dio mi tío. ¡Ah! Sí, los necesito. ¿Te acuerdas que fuimos al parque y me pediste una torta de chocolate con una bebida con bolitas? ¡Ah, sí! Los pagué con los 50. Pero mamá, era mi dinero. Pero hijita, eran tus gustitos.
What's your freaking problem, lady? Miss Smith, I'm in the middle of 5th period right now. Good. Let them watch their teacher get verbally annihilated. We'll see. So first, you mark Susie tardy every day after coming back from her off-campus lunch that she's allowed to have because she's a senior. Because she's tardy every day. Go on. And then you have the nerve to fail her? So it's got nothing to do with my nerve. It really just comes down to the fact that she's not here to learn what it is that I'm teaching. Well, if you're going to continue to punish my daughter for taking a lunch every day, then I guess the solution is she just doesn't get lunch anymore. You hear that, kids? Your teacher won't pass you if you take a lunch. Okay. Please don't address my students, you absolute lunatic. Susie is failing because she arrives tardy after lunch. There are many days she just doesn't even show up at all. And she can't pass if she isn't here to listen to my instruction. She's more than welcome to just get lunch in the cafeteria. There are so many students that decide to do that because they don't think they'll be able to make it back in time. Well, speaking of her being absent, I have another bone to pick with you. Make it quick. Susie says you mark her absent even on days that she's here, just to spite her. What's that all about? I mark her tardy and absent on the days that she is tardy and absent. Nothing more, nothing less. Let me guess, you probably marked her absent today, even though she's right. Where is she? Your guess is as good as mine. Just for spite, though, right? Where are you? No, you're not. I'm in your class. Get your butt here now. We'd be happy to fill you in on what's been going on in here. Dr. Jones, this is Miss Smith, our student Jimmy's mom.
Mother of the Year.
She came to us in April and told us that she would be taking her son out of school for a month and a half for a hockey tournament. And she wanted us to gather his work for the time that he would be gone.
The day before they left.
So let me get this straight. Miss Smith, is it? Requested to pull her child out of class for the entire last quarter? That is correct. But I'm assuming you denied that request? Well, Dr. Jones, you're using the word request when I think the word demand is more fitting. Not one request was made. No questions were asked, no paperwork was filled out. We were demanded to gather 6 weeks of work the day before they left. And you okayed this? Well,
The best part is, when they came back, not even half of the work was completed.
So the day before grades are due, we have nothing but zeros to put in the grade book for Jimmy. Makes sense. However, we were told to leave those spots blank and not put zeros in the grade book so that Jimmy's grade wasn't affected. Who told you to do that?
Tengo hambre. ¡El ratón! Esta vez no, ratoncito. ¡Sal de ahí, ratoncito bandido! ¡Ya conozco tus trucos! ¡Mamá, soy yo! ¡Ay, hijita, me asustaste! Pensé que era un ratón buscando queso. Ya, hijita, a dormir, ¿eh? Ma, ¿me prometes que mañana vamos a tener queso? ¿Queso? Oh, por si viene, pues, el ratoncito.